Hello and welcome to my channel. Welcome to the DigitalBlackmagic channel. It's nice to see you back with our little series which will bring an Asus 52J notebook from Windows 7 to Windows 10 and therefore will expand the life of the system. I did a backup of the system and I did a factory reset of Windows 7. Next up is the upgrade of the hard disk, which will go from a spinning disk to an SSD. To do so, I grab a Acronis True Image to clone the spinning disk to the SSD, which is going to end up in the computer very soon. So next up is the clone of the hard drive. Have fun with the video. I have set up the Asus computer with an USB key that contains the Acronis software as well as an external USB case, which is an adapter and can hold any hard drive for temporary use. To boot using the USB key, I need to enter the BIOS. This differs from computer to computer. In this case, it is the F2 key which leads you to the BIOS. Now again, we have a non-standard procedure. In this BIOS, you can select a temporary boot device in the Save and Exit category. Here you have the hard drive, the CD, DVD writer or my USB key. I select the USB key to boot off of it. Once booted off the USB key, we end up in a start menu, which should be known from previous videos. So next up is to select Backup and Recovery and run Acronis True Image software. Selected Acronis True Image, it starts up. Again, the basic idea is to swap the hard drive, which is defective, for a new SSD. To do so, I need to copy all the data which are on the hard disk to the SSD. The procedure is called cloning and can be done by the software Acronis True Image. To perform a clone, we select from the Tools and Utilities menu, Clone Disk. In the next window, we are asked for automatic or manual proceedings. Automatic is fine for us. Now we are asked to select the source drive. In this window, we are shown one drive which has a serial ATA connection and two drives which have a USB connection. Of course, our source is in the computer now, so I select the SATA drive as a source. You can easily pick it because other than the USB interface, it is the only drive which has a capacity of 300 gigabytes. The USB key has 400 something and the SSD will have a bit more than 200 gigabytes. Leaving this dialog triggers Acronis to look for a possible target drive. For obvious reasons, we can't select our source drive as a target drive. So I select the SSD, which will be in the computer very soon, as a target drive. You need to pay close attention here because you can't rewind this one. The software asks me if I really want to use the SSD because it contains data. That is fine with me. The data is unnecessary and can be erased. In the next dialog, I click Proceed to start the actual clone. With the fresh memory of the read errors, I would prefer it nothing happened for the near future here. If anything changes, I will come back and show it to you. The clone was done successfully. That's good news. We can swap the hardware now. The clone of the SSD went smoothly. So the next step will be to swap the hard drive for the SSD. But this will be a topic for another video in the sequel. I hope you like it so far and I hope to see you back soon. Have a nice day and goodbye.